Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Claire, this is Polly Put the Petal On, and today I'm coming to you with my Probo that we spoke about. I think we've spoke about, well, I have a couple of times, to make some lovely bows. I'll tip you down. Probo. So you've got your board, you've got your rows from A to F, and you've got your dowels, which are basically your fingers. This is Probo the hand. This replicates two hands. The dowel replicates your fingers. But before any of that, I just wanted to address something because last night there was a comment left on one of my videos. Can't remember which one it was. And somebody kindly pointed out to me that I say and too much. And I am fully aware of this. I did actually address this I think it was in my introduction video, the third one. Sorry about that, the battery went, the battery didn't go, the battery thing, low battery flashed up. I did address it, and I stated that I've got neurological issues, which I struggle to string a complete sentence together really without having to replace words with and naturally you put an somewhere, don't you, as your course of conversation. Well, I do anyway. So I don't want to apologise for this because I don't feel that I should have to apologise for having medical issues. You know, sometimes you're going to see me struggling to get words out. I need to stop being hunched up and be proud. be proud. But you know, on Friday I became really poorly. Right after my video it was. I don't recognise the signs. I've been poorly for over a year. It started when I got out of a lift. The floor was moving, and from there on out I just got poorly. It affects my physical health. Sometimes my legs don't want to work. Weakness, severe weakness, fatigue. I can't think straight. And for somebody basically that had the gift of the gab, you know, it's quite debilitating that you can't even string a sentence together sometimes. So I do struggle, and it was pointed out to me. And like I say, on Friday I became quiet on my video, and I thought it was because I had my head stuck into my flowers. Because I do go quiet when I'm doing my flowers, there's no doubt about that. But right after doing the video, I became poorly. By Friday night, I was on that settee and I couldn't move. And this lasted, it started to lift yesterday, Monday, bank holiday Monday. It started to lift. And but prior to that it was vile, you know. And then I read that comment, which upset me. You know, I know people aren't to know, and again, that's why I'm here to just clear a few things up. So I can't help it. You know, I am who I am at the end of the day, and I can't give you anything more than what I am. You know, and I'm not going to pretend either, because I'm not one of those people. You know, I call a spade a spade. So I'm afraid it's a thing of take me as you find me. And if I do irritate you with my umming and ahhing, then maybe this isn't the channel for you. Last Tuesday I had a brain and cervical spine scan as part of my investigations as to trying to find out what the hell is going on. And you know, there's nothing else I can say apart from, because I'm not going to apologise. I'm not well. you know, and also, you know, I'm going through the menopause. Your head's foggy with that, and I have a genetic heart condition, and I have because of heart medication, I have a very low pulse rate. So again, I'm not getting a ton of oxygen to my brain. So you know, if you think about it, I haven't really got a lot going for me apart from my YouTube and my flowers, and I'm not having anybody take it away from me. Not that anybody would or should want to, but you know, it's not as if I'm swearing, you know, I'm not blaspheming. I'm struggling, and I'm just saying and too much. So that's it. I'll just have a swig of my brew. Made a coffee. It's the only one I have in a day. So that's where I'm at, and you don't have to stay if you don't want to, you know. And I'm not looking for sympathy. Please don't give me any sympathy. I don't like it. I don't like to show my vulnerability. You know, I'm sharing something on here now on the World Wide Web that people in my hometown that know me really well don't even know, you know, because I'm quite a private person. So I'm afraid what you see is what you get, and I hope you can understand, you know, that it's not by choice, you know. I say you know a lot as well, but that's just part of my makeup, and I don't mean my Maybelline. So, you know, I've been really quite poorly over the weekend, and I've still got remnants of it now. I feel not dreadful, not as dreadful as I did feel. That was horrendous. But you know, I feel less energetic, shall we say. So yeah, so Probo. I just wanted to address that, really, because I felt as if, because somebody had said it, you know, and pointed it out to me quite kindly, I thought, well, you know, I will make a point of it, make a point of explaining. So I'm going to point you back down. I've already shown you this, I've just remembered, and this is Probo the hand, and this is the large model, and she has got various other models. The lady who invented this with her husband Dave is called Regina Sellers, and she's on YouTube, and she does wonderful bow recipes, and she shows you how to do them. It's not, now she says it's as simple as that. That's one of her favourite phrases. It's as simple as that. But it does involve, you need wire. Is it 26 gauge that they use? I don't go by gauges, me. I just go by, you know, what wire I've got, really. So you need wire, and it's generally 2 wires at about 20 something inches long. And then you've got your dowels, and you've got your thingy, and of course you need your ribbon. And I am going to say you need wired ribbon, wire edged ribbon, so that it keeps its shape. And then once you loop it, hang on, I'll do it on this. So once you loop it, can you see? Keeps its shape. It's kept its shape, and you can shape it into whatever kind of loop you like. So hang on. Hang on. I'm just doing a little bow. And she's really good, you know, Regina Sellers. And she's a lovely, lovely lady. So, you know, you just pull it all into shape. And it keeps its shape. You fluff it out, you fluff your bows out and stuff. Now, I'm not sure about this introduction, folks. I've filmed 3 of them, and maybe one will get to you. But the next time I pop on, I'll have some ribbons and I'll make a bow, okay? So I'll see you in a flash. Be right back. I'm back. So I made a bow, a Terri bow, but I only had 3 different types of ribbon, and I didn't feel as if it was giving the true potential of the. I'm going to stop spinning it around as well, because I noticed that when on playback. Look, so I made this Terri bow. But I didn't, because I used 3 ribbons only, I didn't feel, or I did feel actually, like it didn't capture what I was trying to get at with the Terri bow. So I'm gonna start again. I'll put those in a minute. I'm going to show you the bows, the ribbons, and then we'll get straight into it. So I have got those 2, similar, not the same. If you can see, I hope you can see. I've got these 2. And I've got these 3. Right, now the question is, am I using this or am I using this on the bottom, for the bottom loops? I want to use this as the top. Yeah, as the top loop. Excuse me. So I think I will actually go with this as my bottom loop, because then it brings it together with these, with these, and then obviously, yeah, so I'm going to make a bow from these, okay? So without further ado, let's just get straight to it, because it's quite time consuming and I am wary of keeping you. So I'm going to tip you down. I can't remember what I've said to you about this board at all, so I'm going to put my base finger in. I think that's too tall actually. I'm going to put my, base finger. No, I'm going to put a tall one in. I'm not sure, can't remember. Then I'm going to go on row D. I don't need to go there. That's a small dowel. And there's 6 dowels on each side. So like I say, this is your base finger. Now I need to work out which order I want to put these ribbons in. So like I say, I think I want this, I think this is 1 inch, 1.5 inch. And as per usual, I should have fetched my craft mat up to do my measuring, but I haven't. But I am gonna bring that up. So you get some wire. You can get this from florist shops. Like I say, I don't really mess about with gauges. I just go with what I feel. You know, I've generally got a feel for it, and I think that's quite all right. It was definitely all right in my other bow, so it'll do for this one too. So you're going to cut 2 lengths of that. Oops. I'm going to decide on my first ribbon, which is this. Slip that on there. I'm going to dovetail the ends, which is folding to the left and cutting out towards the left, and then you get your little dovetail. So then I'm going to decide on the size of my tails. I'm going to go to E from the centre dowel. I'm going to go to the E dot, and then I'm going to gather so I've made a little gather. This is your tail. Get one of your wires that you've just cut, wrap it round twice, and then you want one wire coming up, one wire going down. Get into the centre of the dowel, the centre, because that's where it needs to be, and actually you want your good side. You see, you've got your bad, well, it's not bad, but it's plain, isn't it? And then you've got your good side, your pattern side. You want that facing up. So you want it facing in towards the centre dowel. Like that. Get your top wire and wrap it round this dowel. I think I should have used a smaller dowel, but never mind. Get your bottom wire and wrap it round your little nail at the bottom, and then you're going to go over, you're going to bring it to the centre. I hope you can see. You're going to gather it again, then you're going to twist bottoms up, then you're going to bring it over your left first finger, bring it to the centre, gather it again, pinch, twist, so that your good side is facing out again, and make sure you get that twist right, as I don't sometimes. And then we're going to go in with this second wire, and you're going to go through. I hope you can see, guys, and you want to get it in the centre of that dowel. And then take your ribbon out to E and dovetail and put your tail up there, and straighten your tail should you need to down here at the stack. So we literally finished with that ribbon now. Oh, I love Christmas. This is giving me a taste for Christmas as well. I just wanted to do the Christmas ribbons, because I've got, you know, I've got many different Christmas ribbons, and I wanted to bring you 6, you know, a true Terri bow, which is with 6 different ribbons. So all I've got to do now is decide on my next, and I think I quite like the red. So we're gonna dovetail it. Oh, not with them, we're not. Not with my wire cutters. Dovetail it. We're going to turn it in. Now this is double-sided, but choose a side and stick to it, because it's habit then, isn't it? So you bring in, so go out to your E, to the base finger, gather it, put your tail up there. Now I'm going to be dead careful, guys, because when I made my autumn bow there before, I sent my stack wrong, and this is going to be your stack. You're stacking ribbons on top of each other basically, aren't you? And if you don't get that line with your wire each time you twist it in, if you don't get it pretty straight, it'll send you your loop skew width only slightly, and it doesn't really, you know, it doesn't really affect the bow. But I mean, if you're anything like me, it'll bother you. So so you want your stack right. So bang on, twist it in, and then you're going to go over that second finger on the first. Straighten your ribbons if you need to, guys. So yeah, and then you come back to the center, gather it again, and twist over the second finger on the left hand, back to the center, twist, straighten your ribbon, take it to E. In fact, don't take it to E until you've secured it in with your helping hand. Now take it to E, dovetail, and tuck your tail up there. So that's another one done. Next ribbon, I think I'll go the gold. And this is from Tesco's, believe it or not. 2.7 meters. I mean, I get my ribbons from everywhere, all over. So I will never remember where they've all come from. Costco. I get a lot from Costco. So dovetail that. That's not. I'm going to do that again. I think it's the actual shape of the. Yeah, that's better. There you go. And this doesn't have a thingy side either. So out to you, and it's a bit thingy this. It might have been a bad choice to use actually. I don't know what to do, whether to use it now. I'll try it. So out to the E to the base finger, crimp it, into your stack, one up, one down, hope this is going to let my bow down, this. And over the third finger, fetch it to the centre, gather, twist, over again, I think it's the actual material of what it's made of that's causing it to be a bit random. Yeah, I'm going a little bit skew with this, and I really don't want to. There we go. Out to the E. Dovetail. Up to the side. Right, we're zipping through it really. Next one. I think I'll go this. I like this one. Can you see? It gives it some added interest, that does really, doesn't it? You know, because it's not a solid. Plus it's all wired. I really, pardon me, I really like this one. So your dovetails don't look too clever. If you can see what I mean, but that doesn't matter, you can always curl them up. So out to the E, to the base finger, pleat it, place it in, up, down and twist, over the fourth now. Wow, that needs tucking up under there, that base wire. Wait a minute guys, I'm trying to be fast yet efficient. I don't want to get it wrong. Gather, twist, bring it back to the centre, gather and twist, two guys, and I'm coming in with this tartan. So you can see it's just repeating everything you've done from the first one. Just repeating it on each. And you know guys, you don't have to have all these rolls of ribbon, because if you've got scraps of ribbon, if you've got, if you go into a material shop and they're selling scraps of ribbon, or if you go in the pound shop, and because I think in the pound shop you either get 2 meters or 3 meters, it's worth it because you can create one of these bows. Now I know maybe you'll need your pro bow, but I think you can actually do these, and I will look into that. in your hand, and to keep the thing, to keep the stack, you just use a peg, clothes peg, or crisp packet seal, you know, those little clips and stuff. In America, I think they're called chip clips. But it doesn't have to be, you know, yeah, that's a bit slippy, Claire. Right, that's better. So over to the centre, pinch and twist. Over that fifth finger, and we're nearly, well, we're on the home straight now, guys. And I think I'm going to really like this bow, and I will save it. I'll put it in my petal shed. Cut that down. And the last one. Oh, trust, there's a wasp in here now. This is nice. This is nice quality ribbon. But I can't remember where I got it from. Typical. Out to the E. Gather. Place it in your bring it to the centre. Gather and twist. It is really nice quality actually, this. Nice and thick. Sorry guys, just made a mistake. Get a bit excited on my ribbon. Or maybe I didn't, I don't know. It's been a long day. Bring it to the centre, twist. Straighten your ribbon out, guys, when you do get to your twist. Right. I've lost that. There it is. There it is. And twist. Yeah, I went a little bit awry. So what you've done is you've created a stack. Pardon me. I'm going to turn it round and I'm going to show you. So you've stacked all your ribbons on top of each other, and this is what you've got. I'm really looking forward to fluffing this bow. Now what we're going to do is we're going to push that stack up and then take your first wire off. Do you remember that we wrapped around there and that we wrapped around here? Because that is your ribbon tie really. This was just your helping hand, you know, to keep it nice, to help stack it, sorry. So I'm going to push the stack up. release that ribbon, sorry, that wire. I'm going to release this wire. I'm wary of the time, guys, I'm really sorry. Just skip parts if you like. Well, I'm sure you will anyway, you don't need my permission. That's the beauty of YouTube, isn't it? Right. So they're stacked on top. And you are now tying it off. Couple of twists. And there we have it. And then just fetch it off. And that's what you've got so far. Okay, so just put that to the side. Pat your dowels away. Yes, please. I'm getting a brew, guys. I'm getting a brew. Right, and then, I mean, some people would cut your guideline off. I don't. I just use it. So what I'm going to do is, you know, when you buy a Pro Bow the hand, you normally buy a fluff box. Well, I haven't got a fluff box. They're very heavy wooden boxes with a little hook there and your little nail down here. I wasn't going to get one posted out from America. It would have cost me a fortune. So I decided to put my hook there. And that's already there anyway. So I'm gonna, so I know it works because obviously I've been using it for 2 years. But in my petal shed, guy, and then just pull it, and so it goes in that, under that hook, and pull it and wrap it around the nail here. Yeah, so then you've got it stood up. In my petal shed, I am going to create a fluffing station on the workbench. I'll take you back down now. That was pointless, wasn't it? Right, so I'm going to stand up for this. So you start from the bottom, guys. So there's a loop that I'm going to bring out. And I'm going to bring the next, this one, to this side. Across from each other. And these, can you see? And these tails are already opposite each other, so they can just stay as they are. I'm just seeing what you can see, guys. Next it is the tartan ribbon. So I've already got a tail there, so I'll bring a tail here. That should really be there. So I'll bring a tail there, and I'll bring a loop here, which is totally thingy because, wait a minute, I'll take that tail there, that loop there, because I think it's more important to get your pattern and your tail. And there's your other loop there. Okay, and then what was the next one? Was this. So I think I'm going to take that there, which means I'm going to bring this one over here, and then I'm going to leave that one there and this one here. Then it's the gold, and this gold looks put the tail there because it's less work, because it's looks hard work, this gold. I think it's the actual ribbon. Pull your loop across there, and this loop across there. Then it's the red, and I'm going to go a red there. Which means I need a red one here. Tails there. And then it's this one. And you see this, what you do with your tails, that's the beauty of wired as well. Not only does it keep its shape, but it creates a nice shape when you puff your tails out. Just curling them out, and look at that, isn't that lovely? Now I could mess about with this all day. It's dangerous. It's dangerous making bows. Now I'm just going to hold it up. Oops, sorry guys. I'm not keen on that gold at all. And there you go guys, there's your Terri bow, and it's lovely. They're lovely on parcels, sorry about that. They're lovely on parcels, they're lovely on trees, wreaths, swags, you name it, they're lovely on it. And look at how those ribbons all come together. So you know, you got your gold in this with the pine cones, you got your red with your berries, you got your gold on your trim. Oh, I think I said gold. You've got your red in your tartan, you've got your gold and your red and your green in the tartan, you've got your green. Do you know what I mean? You can see it, can't you? It all unifies without being exactly the same. See, can't stop messing with it now. But it is, these bows, these Terri bows are they're my favourites. They were my favourites last year, last Christmas, and you know, I think it'll take some beating, but I am going to try different recipes this year, and I'll be able to show you them. But you can't beat a lovely bow. And you know what? I always say you could make even the dullest of anything, make it look fantastic with a great bow. And they are great bows, you know. They're worth investing in, ribbons, you know. They really are wonderful. So that was today, guys. It's 33, nearly 34 minutes, plus I've got the thingy to connect to it, the intro. So that's it. thanks very much for watching, guys. I'll come back later this week. I've got a couple of things I want to do, and that's my other bow. I've got a couple of things I want to do. I want to do a swag for my door, and I want to do something with this. I got this from Aldi. I think it was £2.49. It's air drying modelling clay, so I want to do something with that. So I'll be back in the week, and until then, take care. Thanks very much for watching. If you want to subscribe, please do so. You know, it's completely free, and if you don't know that, you don't know that, but it is free. If you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, and I'm sorry about the somber mood, but that's life sometimes, isn't it? So I will be back, and I love this bow. I wish it was Christmas. I love it. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Bye.